Hi everyone, and welcome. Tonight, let's gently explore the peaceful world of penguins, their quiet lives, soft movements, and fascinating secrets that will help you relax and unwind. The peaceful world of penguins. Penguins are among the most charming and recognizable birds on Earth. Although they cannot fly through the sky like most birds, they are extraordinary swimmers that glide through the ocean with graceful ease. These remarkable animals belong to a group of seabirds specially adapted to life in cold and often remote environments. Their calm, steady movements and gentle social behavior make them fascinating creatures to observe. Penguins live almost entirely in the southern hemisphere. Many species are found in the icy regions of Antarctica, while others inhabit colder coastal areas of South America, Africa, Australia, and nearby islands. Surprisingly, not all penguins live among snow and ice. Some species thrive in temperate climates, where cool ocean currents create the perfect environment for them to hunt and raise their young. One of the most relaxing aspects of penguin life is their close relationship with the ocean. Penguins spend a large portion of their lives in the water, where they move with remarkable agility. Their wings have evolved into strong, flat flippers that act like powerful paddles. Underwater, penguins appear almost weightless as they glide through the sea, chasing small fish, krill, and squid. Their bodies are perfectly designed for swimming. Penguins have dense bones that help them dive deep below the surface. Their waterproof feathers form a tight insulating layer that keeps them warm even in freezing waters. Beneath their feathers, a thick layer of fat provides additional protection from the cold. This combination allows penguins to remain comfortable in some of the harshest environments on the planet. Another fascinating feature of penguins is their distinctive coloring. Most penguins have a pattern known as countershading, a dark back and a white belly. This natural design acts as camouflage in the ocean. When viewed from above, their dark backs blend with the deep waters below. When seen from underneath, their white bellies blend with the brighter surface of the sea. This clever adaptation helps protect them from predators while they swim. Penguins are also known for their gentle and social nature. Many species live in large colonies that may contain thousands or even hundreds of thousands of birds. Within these communities, penguins communicate using a variety of calls, body movements, and gestures. Each penguin can recognize its mate and chicks by their unique voice, even in the middle of a noisy colony. Despite living in such large groups, penguins maintain surprisingly calm routines. They spend their days swimming, resting on the shore, grooming their feathers, and caring for their families. Watching a colony of penguins often feels peaceful, as the birds quietly go about their daily lives with a slow and steady rhythm. Penguins remind us that life in nature can be both simple and beautifully adapted. Their calm presence, graceful swimming, and strong social bonds make them one of the most relaxing animals to learn about. In the following parts, we will explore the many fascinating aspects of penguin life, from their incredible journeys across the ocean to the remarkable ways they survive in the coldest places on Earth. The incredible swimming abilities of penguins. Penguins are often described as birds that traded the sky for the ocean. While most birds rely on wings to fly through the air, penguins have transformed their wings into powerful flippers that allow them to move effortlessly through water. In many ways, penguins fly underwater, gliding with a smooth and graceful motion that makes the ocean their natural home. When a penguin enters the sea, its entire body becomes a perfectly designed swimming machine. Their streamlined shape reduces resistance in the water, allowing them to move quickly and efficiently. Penguins can reach impressive speeds while swimming, sometimes traveling at more than 20 kilometers per hour as they chase fish through the ocean. One of the most fascinating techniques penguins use while swimming is called porpoising. This behavior involves repeatedly leaping out of the water and diving back in as they travel across the surface. By briefly leaving the water, penguins reduce friction and conserve energy, allowing them to move long distances with remarkable efficiency. Watching a group of penguins porpoising across the sea often looks like a playful dance between the birds and the waves. Penguins are also exceptional divers. Different species are capable of diving to different depths depending on where their food lives. Some smaller species may dive to depths of around 50 meters, while larger species can travel far deeper beneath the ocean's surface. The emperor penguin, for example, is known to dive deeper than almost any other bird on Earth. To support these deep dives, penguins have several special adaptations. Their bodies store extra oxygen in their blood and muscles, allowing them to remain underwater for extended periods. During a dive, a penguin's heart rate slows down, helping conserve oxygen while it searches for food in the dark waters below. Underwater, penguins rely not only on speed but also on agility. They can quickly change direction, twist their bodies, and accelerate with surprising bursts of power. Their flippers provide strong propulsion, while their webbed feet act like rudders, helping them steer through the water with precision. The ocean is not only a place where penguins hunt, but also where they feel most comfortable. Many species spend more time in the water than on land, sometimes traveling hundreds of kilometers while searching for food. In the quiet blue world beneath the waves, penguins move with calm confidence, perfectly adapted to their aquatic environment. Observing penguins swim is one of the most peaceful sights in nature. Their smooth movements, coordinated dives, and effortless gliding create a sense of harmony with the ocean. It is a reminder that penguins are not simply birds that live near the sea, they are true masters of life in the water. How penguins stay warm in the coldest places on Earth. Penguins are famous for living in some of the coldest regions on our planet. Vast icy landscapes, freezing winds, and long polar winters create an environment that seems almost impossible for animals to survive in. Yet penguins have developed remarkable adaptations that allow them to remain comfortable and active even in these extreme conditions. One of the most important ways penguins stay warm is through their extraordinary feathers. Unlike most birds, penguins have extremely dense plumage. A single penguin can have more than 100 feathers in just 1 square inch of skin. These feathers overlap tightly and form a thick, protective layer that traps warm air close to the body. This natural insulation helps penguins maintain their body temperature even while swimming in icy waters. Beneath their feathers, penguins also have a layer of fat called blubber. This layer acts as additional insulation and provides an energy reserve during long periods when food may be harder to find. Blubber is especially important for species that live in Antarctica, where temperatures can drop far below freezing. Penguins also have a special oil that they spread over their feathers during grooming. Using their beaks, they carefully coat their feathers with this waterproof oil from a gland near the base of their tail. This process keeps water from soaking into their feathers, allowing them to stay dry and warm after swimming in the ocean. Another fascinating adaptation can be seen in the way penguins manage their circulation. Their legs and feet are often exposed to the cold ice, yet they rarely lose too much heat. Penguins have a unique system of blood vessels that helps conserve warmth. Warm blood traveling from the heart transfers heat to cooler blood returning from the feet, reducing heat loss and keeping the body temperature stable. One of the most iconic images of penguins in winter is the famous penguin huddle. During the coldest Antarctic storms, thousands of penguins gather together in tightly packed groups. By standing close to one another, they reduce exposure to the freezing wind and share body warmth. Penguins constantly rotate positions within the group, allowing each bird to spend time in the warmer center of the huddle. Even their body shape helps penguins conserve heat. Their compact bodies, short necks, and small wings reduce the amount of surface area exposed to the cold air. This design helps keep warmth inside their bodies while minimizing heat loss. Despite living in an environment of ice and snow, penguins have turned the cold into their advantage. Their specialized feathers, insulating fat, and cooperative behaviors allow them to thrive where few other animals can survive. Watching penguins calmly endure polar storms is a reminder of the incredible ways life adapts to even the harshest corners of the Earth. The gentle family life of penguins. Penguins are not only remarkable survivors of cold environments, but also devoted and attentive parents. Their family life is one of the most fascinating aspects of their behavior. In the vast and often quiet landscapes where they live, penguins form strong bonds with their partners and carefully raise their young with patience and dedication. Many penguin species form long-term partnerships. During the breeding season, males and females return to the same nesting areas year after year. Through a series of calls and movements, penguins recognize their partners even within large colonies that may contain thousands of birds. Each pair develops a unique bond that helps them cooperate while caring for their eggs and chicks. The process of building a nest varies depending on the species and the environment where penguins live. Some species gather small stones to form circular nests on rocky ground. Others create shallow nests in sand or soil, while certain penguins in icy regions rely mainly on their bodies to protect their eggs from the cold. These simple nests are carefully arranged and often guarded closely by both parents. One of the most remarkable examples of penguin parenting can be seen in the emperor penguin. In the harsh Antarctic winter, the female lays a single egg and then transfers it carefully to the male. The male balances the egg on his feet and covers it with a warm fold of skin called a brood pouch. During this time, the fathers remain in large groups, protecting the eggs from freezing temperatures while the mothers travel to the ocean to feed. When the mothers return weeks later, they bring food stored in their stomachs for the newly hatched chicks. The parents take turns traveling to the sea to hunt while the other stays behind to guard and warm the chick. This shared responsibility allows the young penguin to grow safely even in difficult conditions. As chicks become older, they often gather together in groups called creches. These groups function like a nursery where many chicks stay close to one another while their parents search for food. By standing together, the young penguins stay warmer and safer from the harsh wind. Meanwhile, adults can more easily travel long distances in search of fish. Penguin parents also communicate constantly with their chicks. Each chick learns to recognize the unique call of its parents. Even within the loud noise of a busy colony, a chick can identify its mother or father and reunite with them when they return from the sea. The family life of penguins reveals a gentle and cooperative side of nature. In the middle of icy landscapes and powerful ocean waves, these birds create strong bonds that help the next generation survive and grow. Their dedication and patience remind us that even in the most remote parts of the Earth, the rhythm of family life continues quietly and beautifully. The remarkable journeys of penguins across the ocean. Although penguins are often imagined as birds that stay close to their icy homes, many species are actually great travelers of the ocean. Their lives are closely connected to the rhythms of the sea, and in search of food they can travel surprisingly long distances across vast stretches of water. For many penguins, the ocean is both a hunting ground and a highway. After leaving their nesting colonies, penguins may spend days or even weeks swimming through open waters while searching for fish, krill, and squid. Some species regularly travel hundreds of kilometers during these feeding journeys. Despite the enormous distances, penguins navigate the sea with remarkable precision. Scientists believe that penguins rely on several natural cues to guide their movements. The position of the sun, the direction of ocean currents, and even the Earth's magnetic field may all help penguins orient themselves while traveling. These subtle signals allow them to explore wide areas of the ocean and still return to the exact colony where they were born. The open ocean can appear calm and endless, yet it is filled with invisible paths followed by marine animals. Penguins often travel along regions where cold and warm ocean currents meet. These areas are rich in nutrients and attract large numbers of fish and other small creatures. By following these natural feeding zones, penguins can find food more efficiently during their long journeys. Different penguin species have developed different travel patterns. Some remain relatively close to their nesting sites, making shorter trips out to sea before returning to feed their chicks. Others venture much farther, crossing large sections of ocean before eventually returning to land. The length and distance of these journeys depend on the availability of food and the time of year. Even during long trips, penguins remain calm and steady swimmers. Their movements through the water are smooth and rhythmic, allowing them to conserve energy while traveling great distances. Sometimes they swim alone, while at other times small groups of penguins move together through the ocean. One of the most fascinating aspects of penguin travel is their ability to return home. After weeks at sea, many penguins can locate the exact stretch of coastline where their colony waits. Even in enormous colonies containing thousands of birds, penguins manage to find their partner and their chick once they arrive back on land. These journeys reveal that penguins are not only masters of icy landscapes but also skilled explorers of the ocean. Their quiet voyages across vast waters are part of a natural rhythm that has existed for millions of years. The wonderful diversity of penguins around the world. When many people imagine penguins, they often picture a single type of bird standing on Antarctic ice. In reality, the world of penguins is far more diverse and fascinating. Scientists have identified more than 18 different species of penguins, each adapted to its own environment and way of life. From icy polar regions to warmer coastal islands, penguins have spread across many parts of the southern hemisphere. The largest and perhaps most famous species is the emperor penguin. These impressive birds can grow over 1 meter tall and are known for living in the coldest regions of Antarctica. Emperor penguins are famous for their extraordinary ability to survive extreme winters and for their unique parenting behavior, where males protect the egg during the long polar night. Another well-known species is the king penguin, which closely resembles the emperor penguin but is slightly smaller. King penguins live on subantarctic islands where the climate is cold but less extreme than Antarctica itself. Their colonies can be enormous, sometimes containing tens of thousands of birds gathered together along windy beaches. Some penguin species live much farther north than many people expect. The Galapagos penguin, for example, lives near the equator on the Galapagos Islands. These penguins survive thanks to cold ocean currents that bring nutrient-rich waters to the region. They are one of the rare examples of penguins living in a warm climate. There are also smaller and very distinctive penguin species. The little blue penguin, sometimes called the fairy penguin, is the smallest penguin in the world. These tiny birds live along the coasts of Australia and New Zealand. Standing only about 30 centimeters tall, they are known for their beautiful blue-tinted feathers and their nightly walks from the ocean back to their burrows. Some penguins are easily recognized by the unique feathers on their heads. Crested penguins, such as the rockhopper penguin, have striking yellow feather crests above their eyes. These energetic birds often live on rocky islands where they hop across cliffs and stones to reach their nests, giving them their memorable name. Despite their differences in size, color, and habitat, all penguins share a few important characteristics. They are expert swimmers, social birds that often live in large colonies, and devoted parents that invest great care in raising their chicks. Each species has found its own way to thrive within the delicate balance of ocean and land. The diversity of penguins reminds us that nature rarely follows a single pattern. Even within one group of animals, life can take many beautiful forms. From the icy plains of Antarctica to the warmer islands of the Pacific, penguins continue to live quiet and remarkable lives shaped by the rhythms of the sea. As we reflect on these relaxing and fascinating facts about penguins, we are reminded that the natural world is filled with gentle wonders. These graceful swimmers, patient parents, and resilient survivors show how life can flourish in places that once seemed impossible. Thank you for joining me on this calm journey into the world of penguins. I hope these gentle facts helped you relax and unwind. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more peaceful discoveries. And until next time, sleep well.